Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Tower of Babel and their new update that they just put out. This feels more like a continuation of their last update. However, they did add a brand new NPC character. He's basically sort of an exchange. They call him an alchemist. But he mainly acts as like you can trade stuff to him in a way. You can get, like, if you want to get different gems, you can get different gems, and you're gonna have to use different materials to craft them. You can get, or I should say, gem dust. For jewels, you can give him 3 jewels and he'll turn it into a different one. You can do the same with runes. You can get 2 runes and you can turn it into a new one. So it's basically good if you've been collecting a lot of runes and stuff in here. I mean, I don't have a ton, but if you've been collecting these kind of things and just having them sit there and there's a bunch you don't like, you can transfer them. 3 for 1 though, so it's a pretty steep cost. And then what this game, I guess the bigger part of this update is they added way more levels to the Chaos Dungeon. So before it would only go to 4, now it goes to 10. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna jump in at level 5. We're gonna do, I guess we're not gonna do max here because I think the difficulty does scale up a little bit here. I think we're probably gonna try 5. You do get a big max evade chance debuff here, so if you go back to 4, there was none, and now they added this new one. You're gonna get a little bit of elemental resistance, but the worst part about this is you're not getting any higher levels than you are at level 4. You're still gonna get 16 to 22. So I hope that changes as we make it to floor 6. So honestly, it doesn't really seem like there's much reason to grind Chaos Dungeon level 5 yet. And again, I hope that changes when we get to 6, because if not, that's a really bad design, because then there's no reason to really keep playing and trying to get higher level gear. Our magic find doesn't go up either, but either way, we'll be doing level 5. And then we're going to be doing sort of a fireball build today, with mainly focusing on fire. So I have fire skills. Critical hits have a 25 or 50% chance to cause a fire explosion, which is pretty sweet. This is the staff I always use, and this one actually fits really well with this. This is going to give me 25% fire skill critical chance. This one's going to give me basic attack chance. So it's basically, this is going to be kind of be a Dragon's Breath and basic attack build. Dragon's Breath has a 20% chance to attack again. We have a 15% chance to instantly trigger on a basic attack. Chance to restore life. Recover 1 mana on fire critical hits. And then this one, for each enemy hit by a special attack, we're going to get extra basic attack damage. This one's going to fire fireballs instead of flames, so this is why I'm saying we're going to do a fireball build. And then we're going to get 5% damage for every skill above level 6. So let's jump in. We're going to be doing level 5. So we have Chaos Dungeon level 5. We'll do 20 minutes. We'll do Curse 5, more elites, stronger elites, and let's go. So again, heavy focus on fire abilities. I'm going to be looking for all 4 fire, just so I can get that critical strike bonus and the mana regen and all that kind of stuff that we're going to be trying to do with this. We can go cast speed. And then basic attack and Dragon's Breath are going to be the main. I can go with mana restoration because I think that's going to be good with this one, because I do want to make sure I'm gaining mana, because I want to do my special attack more, because again, that one item we have where every enemy we hit, we do more basic attack damage. So mana regen will be pretty good for this. Okay, this is a hard reroll, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's a good meteor strike, so we'll go with that one. Not quite the, I mean, I guess it is the spell I'm looking for, but Dragon's Breath is the main one, but that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna bless basic attack, so let's go basic attack. And then when Dragon's Breath shows up too, I'm gonna bless that. But we already used one reroll, which is not that great. There's Meteor again. We'll take that. I'll try not to fill up my other skills until we at least get Dragon's Breath. Oh, we got a Mimic already. Okay, let's go get him. He might be a little tough to kill right now. Okay, we'll do special attack. Yeah, I kind of knew he was going to be hard, because there he goes. Okay, I am going to take Sanctuary. Sanctuary, I think, is a pretty good spell for these runs, just because of the little bit of knockback it provides. I've kind of turned into a big fan of this one, especially when we just do all these really high-level curse levels. The knockback is really great. I'm glad to see this game get another update, though. It happened relatively quick. And again, even though it's not necessarily that much new content, it's still adding to the dungeon levels, the chaos dungeons, adding more to in-game. This is a tough one. I think I'm gonna go XP gain, though. No. That's a good basic attack. I don't know. That was a tough one. Oh, I hate these ice guys. I don't really have anything good for hitting them yet either, other than hopefully a meteor will hit them. Alright, let's do more special attack, because special attack is going to be semi-important here. Because the more I do it, the more I can get that basic attack damage. I really need to get another ability here, though. Man. I need to get Dragon's Breath. That's what I need to get, so I can start shooting out just a ton of different fireballs. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna ban Gold Gain. Trust me, I know. Gold Gain's super good. I never take them in my runs, though. Oh, there's Dragon's Breath. Okay. We're gonna bless Dragon's Breath. Okay, so now we'll start shooting out multiple fireballs. And then as we level that up, you know, we'll be shooting out more and more, and it should be kind of cool. And then we should be triggering that fire explosion a little bit, too. You know, I'm going to take Corpse Explosion here. Now that I at least have Dragon's Breath, I'm okay with that. Let's go XP gain. This already feels pretty difficult, because I'm almost dead now. I have to kill this guy, too, or else I'm gonna die. Let's go XP gain. I don't know which one I have to kill. Oh, whew, that was close. That was like 5 seconds. And my HP went, man, my HP was so close to being dead there. This is tough. Okay, we'll go. Did I already bless? I think I blessed everything that I needed to, so let's bless attack power. The beginning for these runs is always super tough. I think it takes a while. Once you get your build going though, then I think you know, you're usually kind of okay. But it's these early stages that are tough. And this feels really difficult. This feels like a big jump up in difficulty. I'm gonna do, that's a hard one to pass up, but I'm gonna go Phoenix because I want all the fire. Basic attack. Phoenix. XP gain. Seems that these guys just have a lot of HP. I find myself not being able to do, you know, the circle rotation as easy as the other difficulty. Okay, we'll go Phoenix again. I do want to get, how many skills do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 skills. So I need to get this 5th one. At this point, I don't care if I get Fire Orb. I would prefer it, but I am just gonna kind of take whatever the next best skill that shows up is, so I can get my 6 skills locked in. So we'll take the attack power there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't have a curse on me, did I? Something, I know I have a curse on me now, but I didn't have one on me when all that damage went down, did I? Oh my goodness. This is scary. Okay, let's go with basic attack again. These guys are hitting hard. Okay, big quartz explosion upgrade there. Do that. Wow, this new content is hard. Okay, I'm gonna take, no, Dragon's Breath. We're not gonna, again, I want to get this last skill locked in, but I'm not gonna, I'm still gonna take the skills that I'm gonna take. They keep giving me good upgrades instead of being able to take this last skill, which I guess is fine, but I really want to get this last skill locked in. Man, I think if we go to the next floor, I think we might lower the difficulty a little bit here. This is hard. Chain light, nope. Again, see, attack power keeps showing up. XP gain, yeah. All right, this maxes out basic attack. Actually, but I'm gonna take the blood whirlwind. That'll give me some extra life regen, and hopefully I can just max out basic attack later. And that locks me in for my 6 abilities. There we go. That's a good meteor strike. This is pretty, honestly, this feels really intense. You can tell because usually the more intense a game gets, the less I talk. And I feel, this feels that I really actually need to focus and pay attention to my health and the enemies and make sure I don't get bombarded and lose all my HP. Because I mean, this is a pretty good build so far. I like the skills we have and where we're at with our level ups. Ah, shoot. See, damn. Holy cow. Just like that. Literally right as I was talking about how I was happy with where we were at. That's hard. This is tough. It feels like I need like a better staff. My staff I have right now is okay. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, like my attack power and all that, you know, it's okay. Like my armor and life, it's fine. I maxed out everything. My attack power could be a little low. All right, let's go exchange all this and then we'll try again. Man, that was tough. Ice spikes have a chance to bounce. Fire orb, extra rotating speed. I'm telling you, this is not easy. Sell all. We might have to lower the difficulty a smidge. Like, let's go down to curse level 4. The only thing that I mean, again, I don't like that. I don't like that the item levels are the exact same. We'll go down to 3. I really don't like that the item levels are the exact same as level 4. I almost just want to clear this just to see if the next floor is going to be any more difficult. Or not necessarily, sorry, I didn't mean more difficult. I meant to see if the next floor is going to provide us higher level gear. Because if not, then there's no point on doing these super hard difficulties. I mean, obviously more curse means more drop chance, so... But dang. Okay, we'll do special attack. Get meteor strike again. That's a bummer, because that felt like a really good start to our run too. I had decent attack power. I had almost a max level basic attack. I had Dragon's Breath. I didn't have it super high, but it was still good. Like, we still were fine. Okay, we're gonna bless basic attack. All right, we'll go. I don't really like taking Spinning Blade and Sanctuary as my first two spells, because that leaves. Oh, I guess. Okay, never mind. My first three spells. I forgot we did have Meteor. Okay, there's Phoenix. So there's two fires. I hate getting these crows early on, though. I'm gonna banish that gold gain again, because again, I'm not taking gold gain this run. I know I'm not. It's just 100% I'm not picking it. These crows are making it really hard to get some early level XP here, because they're so hard and so annoying to kill. That's a good basic attack. My goodness. Okay, this... Oh, no, I can do Spinning Blades instead of re-rolling. We can do that pickup radius. Okay, still no Dragon's Breath yet, though. I should have looked at more at the damage of what we did last time. I didn't even look at that. I was so bamboozled that we lost, you know? Okay, basic attack again. Alright, this is a reroll. Okay, there's Fire Orb. Alright, that sucks, because that means we only have one spot left. We only have one spell left. And that means it has to be Dragon... I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I really want it to be Dragon's Breath. I don't really... Fire Orb, I don't know. Fire Orb usually does by far the lowest amount of damage compared to like every skill. projectile amount should be pretty good with this build. Whoa, whoa. See, that wasn't like a curse or anything. That was me straight up getting hit for almost all my health. All right, we'll do Sanctuary so I don't have to use that reroll. What the hell? Man, I need to build my life back up here and quickly before like another swarm comes. Oh my god, what the hell is this game right now? What is this game right now? This is, I have good life, I have good armor, holy shit. Holy shit. I was not expecting this level of difficulty. I don't think we got any legendaries, did I? Yeah, no. Wow. All right, let's sell all. Okay, we're gonna have to Unreal. We're gonna have to lower this more. I think we're gonna have to do. I want to keep the magic find chance on though. So let's go. Oh, man. All right. Wow. They hit so freaking hard. I need to go back and I guess I need to look and see what I'm getting hit for. Because I'm getting melted. Kind of seems like I'm gonna need way more damage reduction or better CC or something, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm gonna... I don't know. I don't know if I have to, like, abandon the build or not, but let's go with Ice Orb. Alright, attack power. There we go. But again, not like it... I mean, I had really good basic attack. I had really good pickups. So I definitely don't think RNG is to blame. I mean, it could just be... Man, I guess we'll go duration. It could just be... I mean, it could be the build, skill issues, and then, yeah, just insane difficulty here. Alright, we'll go more basic attack. Because, I mean, it definitely was not the level ups. Like, it's not the level ups. I can't blame RNG, because I feel that I got pretty good pickups. Okay, there's Phoenix. Dragon's Breath, okay. We're set now. Now, at this point, I still want to get the fire skills, but I have at least two, and I have the one I want. Hopefully lowering the amount of elites and going back down on the curse level a little bit will sort of help with this, but I'll be honest, I don't know. Because it's not like that's lowering it's not like that's lowering the amount of damage they do. But now I am kind of tempted to take more of that damage reduction. There's Fire Orb, so good. Okay, so now we got at least 3 fire skills. And then the last one is Meteor, but I don't mind just taking whatever shows up. At least the first, not just whatever, but a good spell at least. Alright, for this one, we'll probably go basic attack. Okay, well now we have... Oh my goodness. Now we have 2 elites out. I'm just gonna kind of try to avoid them until this one's dead at least. Okay, that's gonna be a much needed magnet, so let's go get that. Purge is my last skill. Basic attacks, well, no, let's go. Blood Whirlwind, sure. That might save my life. Now, the part of it, not necessarily... I just hope that this game doesn't become too difficult, that you can only do certain builds to win. Because that might be the case. Because that almost seems... Wait, did I not... Oh, I thought that was my last skill. Okay, so I have the 3 fires. We have blood, and then I had... Oh, okay, so I guess we still have another one? Sure, then Sanctuary. I'm not gonna wait for Meteor. But yeah, the way I'm looking at this right now is you might only be able to clear this game with some of the top tier builds in the game. If this is how the difficulty is gonna be in this game. Because that's kind of what I liked about the regular difficulty, is we could just kind of do any build and we could almost make it work. Some were harder than others, but for the most part, you can make it work. This one, I'm a little scared that you might not be able to make it work with a lot of these. Oh my goodness, I hope these guys don't kill me in one hit. Okay, again, we'll ban the gold gain. Okay, let's make sure we bless Dragon's Breath. I hope I don't have to ditch, like, the fire build. That's the only... I mean, I like Phoenix. I like the Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath isn't insanely strong, but... you know, it's okay. And I think I had good items for this, you know? I had a really cohesive build where a lot of these items made sense and they really all sort of played together really well, especially with the fire crit stuff. I had some life regen, I had a couple things to buff my spells. So overall, I think the gear and stuff was really good. Okay, we'll go with that crit hit chance. This is a decent build for Pierce too. See, so we got good attack power again, so I don't think it's gonna be the damage that's the issue here. I have a pretty high basic attack again. We have pretty good attack power. I probably should prioritize leveling up some of my other lower skills a little bit too, so I can get that bonus where every skill above level 6. Oh my goodness. Really? I'll go with that special attack. Could use the magnet here. I feel like I kind of got off course from... Oh, there's a mimic. This is definitely more manageable at this lower difficulty. Because right now it almost feels too easy, but at some point I feel I might get hit a lot again and then just all of a sudden just drained. Because that all it takes is maybe just one good elite to jump on me, like this guy with his poison, just to jump on me and just drain all my health. Damn, I was hoping he'd drop a magnet. Because again, I'm way off course of my circle rotation here. Wow, that's a really big special attack again, too. What do we have? About 6.5 minutes left. Again, it feels doable at this point, but we'll see what happens when we get into the 4-minute warning where the game just really picks up intensity. Let's go Dragon's Breath. Uh-oh. Man, no magnet again. Really want a magnet. Alright, basic attack is maxed out. That'll give me the bonus, because again, I have this item right here, where 5% damage for every skill above level 6. Oh, does that mean level 6? So does it have to be level 7? I wonder if it has to be level 7. Okay, see, so now we're in the danger zone. I'm just gonna take that, so I can. Although maybe the 10% attack power was just better, huh? Probably was. Oh man. Okay, I need to get away from this guy. I don't even want to mess with these guys because I think I'm just gonna get drained if I get hit by 2 or 3 of those icicles in a row. So if I get too close, I'm dead. I just want to I just want to get a win here. I don't care if it's on the lower difficulty here. I just want to win. I want to win. I want to unlock the new floor, and I want to see if we get higher items on the next floor, because if not, again, that really sucks if you don't. No, I'm gonna go Dragon's Breath. It's the last few runs I've done, the spell I've wanted to level up the most has always gotten the least amount of love. And it's not, Dragon's Breath has been showing up an okay amount, but you know, it's always been the low level, the 1 level pickups. I haven't gotten any high tier stuff from it. Too late for XP gain. Once again, I feel that blessing has not worked at all again. My goodness. My goodness, that was hard. That was very difficult. Not necessarily that run, but just the overall difficulty of this new update is crazy. Let's see. Dragon's Breath actually did the most damage here, huh? Oh, that's pretty good. What was this? Fire Orb, Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, no surprise that the fire ones did the most damage though, because I did have all that fire crit damage, or crit chance and stuff. And everything else was kind of low. This actually did a surprisingly low number too. I kind of thought that'd be a little higher. But yeah, these two were the star of the build. But my goodness, how hard is this new chaos dungeon? All right, let's see what we got. Feels like we barely got anything. 3 legendaries. Resurrection count. Chain lightning. And then the Phoenix. Oh, I have that, but it's okay to get it like on different pieces of gear. Okay, then let's check the staffs for damage. These are all no's. Yeah, these are all no's. So let's go sell everything. And then I want to check to see if the new floor unlocks higher level gear. Because again, if it doesn't, that's a huge bummer. We did get those. That'll just get transferred. Okay, so it does. So the next one does 17 to 23. Okay, so at least there's that. So it does get a little better. Okay, so that's good. That's good. I was really worried about that. I was really worried that 5 was the exact same as 4. I guess, are they all the same? No, I guess not. Okay, so they all kind of do the same. It seems like it's every like couple levels. Okay, so level 6 will at least get higher level stuff. So I'll start farming that one then and see if we can get some slightly better gear. But yeah, man, that is difficult. That was difficult. Man, I still want to know what this is too. This has got to be coming soon also, hopefully. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. Wow. Super hard. That's good though. I appreciate harder content in this game for sure. It just worries me that I feel that you're gonna have to have. I just hope you don't get pigeonholed into playing certain builds or certain skills in order to do the harder content. You know, I usually like it. I like it if you can go into the game with almost any type of build as long as you have the proper stuff for it. So like right now, I feel I have pretty good fire gear. You know, we're sitting on a lot of like high level stuff here, like level 8, level 10s, a few low level stuff here, but honestly, those really don't matter too much here. Like, I feel like I have the high level stuff on the things that matter, like my weapon, and we get like the extra armor and all that. I feel like my stats were fine. I could have more attack power, but it's really hard to find like better attack power staves. So yeah, oh, did they add these? Switch to, I didn't even realize they had different presets here. I mean, I knew they did, but I didn't realize they unlocked them. I guess that's kind of can't be removed. What? Okay, well, either way, yeah, the difficulty's tough, but I like it when you can beat the game with a lot of different builds as long as you have the proper gear for it. So with this one, again, I feel that this was a pretty good cohesive build. I had a little bit of everything. I had mana regen with fire crits. I had a chance to restore life. And then we had some extra, you know, we had some extra damage modifiers with this one and with this one. And then I had a few other items focusing on a couple abilities. So this was a really good cohesive build. And I feel that as long as you have that kind of stuff, you know, most of the game should be manageable. So I'm definitely a little worried that you're going to only be able to beat that super hard difficulty with crazy good, like certain skills only. We'll see though. Okay, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.